Hello, everyone. I am Shelle-Ann Simon, Managing Attorney of the Law Office of Shelle-Ann Simon. I'm glad you're here because today we're discussing a vital immigration topic that often causes a lot of confusion. My goal is to give you the clarity and the facts that you need to move forward with confidence. Many of you follow me because you know I fight Vawa cases for spouses, but today I want to reveal a path that very few people know about. A path that could be your true key to freedom. What happens if the person exploiting or threatening you isn't a U.S. citizen spouse, but a cousin, an uncle, an in-law, or even a partner who doesn't have papers? If you are trapped working under pressure within your own family, Vawa is not the solution, but the T visa is. Your right to be legal doesn't depend on a marriage, it depends on your human dignity. Today, we're going to break down this process step by step. The T visa is what we legally call a Humanitarian Non-Immigrant Status. It was created by the federal government to protect individuals who have been treated unfairly in their work or family environment. Unlike other immigration processes, what matters here is that you were brought to or kept in a forced labor situation through deception, fraud, or psychological pressure. It is a helping hand from the government to reclaim your freedom and obtain an independent legal status. Many believe that trafficking only happens in the movies, but in real life, it often occurs behind closed doors in ordinary homes. For example, if a relative brought you to this country promising to help you, but now forces you to clean their house, care for their children 16 hours a day, or work in their business without pay under the threat of calling immigration, that is coercion. Or if they tell you that you owe them money for the trip and force you to pay it back with years of free service. The law views this as debt bondage and offers you an immediate legal way out. It is vital to understand the difference so you don't waste time. Vawa requires you to be married to a U.S. citizen or resident who is abusing you. However, the T visa is much broader. The abuser can be any relative, and it doesn't matter if that relative has papers or is undocumented. If you don't qualify for Vawa because you aren't married, or because your abuser isn't legal, the T visa is the bridge that allows you to obtain a work permit and, eventually, permanent residency on your own. There is a powerful benefit here. The T visa has one of the broadest forgiveness, or waivers, in all of immigration law. If you entered the country without inspection, or if you have certain marks on your immigration record that make you think you'll never get papers, like a prior deportation or even the permanent bar for multiple entries, the T visa can clean that past. The government values your bravery in reporting exploitation so much that it is willing to forgive prior immigration violations that other visas simply cannot, giving you a safe and legal future. We know that picking up the phone to talk about what you have experienced at home is not easy. That is why at our firm, we don't see you as just a case number. We see you as a brave individual who has decided that enough is enough. Choosing attorney Shelle-Ann Simon means placing your future in the hands of someone who understands, from the heart, the dynamics of fear and family manipulation. We don't just fill out forms. We sit with you to listen to your story with compassion and transform it into a bulletproof legal defense. Our specialization in humanitarian cases across all 50 states allows us to know exactly which details the government is looking for to grant you your freedom. We understand that domestic labor trafficking is silent and painful, and that is why we become your voice before federal authorities. By choosing us, you don't just get a legal expert. You get a team that validates you, believes in you, and will not rest until your testimony of sacrifice is converted into your work permit and your permanent residency. We are here to walk with you from fear toward your new life in freedom. Your process doesn't end with you. Your bravery also protects those you love. If your application is approved, you can include your spouse and your unmarried children under 21 in the petition. By giving them legal status as well, you take away the family exploiter's greatest tool of manipulation, the fear that they will harm or deport your loved ones. It is a victory for your entire family unit. After 3 years of holding this status, or even sooner if your case investigation concludes, you can apply for permanent residency. Moving from working under threats in the shadows to holding a resident card in your hands is the greatest legal transformation you can experience. What seems like a hopeless situation today will be the foundation of your legal permanence in the United States tomorrow. It doesn't matter if you are in a big city like New York or a rural area in Nebraska. Our firm represents survivors from coast to coast. We use secure communication technology to handle your case without you needing to travel. We know how to present your story to federal authorities so that you are seen for what you are, a brave person who deserves respect and legal status. We are your legal shield in every corner of the country. Understanding the legal process is only one part of the journey. The other part, and perhaps the most courageous, is the psychological preparation. I know that taking the step to tell your story to an attorney and to the authorities can trigger a mix of guilt and fear. It is normal to feel like you are betraying your family, but I want you to shift that perspective. You aren't betraying anyone. You are choosing your right to not be an object of labor. At our firm, we don't just prepare documents, we prepare you. We know that recalling moments of exploitation can be painful, but we will do it in a safe environment and with compassion. This process is healing because for the first time, your story will be heard, not to judge you, but to protect you. Mental preparation consists of understanding that you deserve a life where affection is not conditioned on forced labor. By working with us, we accompany you so that your testimony becomes your greatest tool for freedom. You don't have to carry the emotional weight alone. We provide the legal structure so you can focus on your recovery and your peace of mind. I want you to take a moment to breathe deeply and visualize something. Imagine waking up tomorrow without the weight of threats, without the fear of an immigration call destroying your life, and with the certainty that your work and effort are finally for you and your children. That peace is not a distant dream. It is what the T visa has achieved for thousands of people who were in exactly your position. However, there is something you must know. In the world of immigration, time is either your most valuable ally or your worst enemy. Laws change, government priorities shift, and most importantly, family exploiters become bolder when they feel they have total control. That is why the urgency to contact a specialized attorney is not just a formality. It is your greatest safety measure. Don't try to guess if you qualify based on what you've heard on the street. Your bravery today is what guarantees you never have to bow your head to anyone ever again. Don't wait for the situation to get worse. The time to reclaim your power is now. If your family is using you, if they are forcing you to work under threats, or if you feel you have no way out because you aren't married to a citizen, the T visa was made for you.
Remember, you don't have to navigate the immigration system alone. My team and I are dedicated to giving you the peace of mind that you deserve. To see how we can support your case, please call our office at 281-606-5362 or click the link below to send us your details. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.